After 6 years, the legend of Formula One Michael Schumacher has returned to life. Widely regarded as one of the greatest Formula One drivers ever, and as well as the greatest of all time, Schumacher is the only driver in history to win 7 Formula One World Championships, 5 of which he won consecutively. Michael Schumacher was born in Germany on 3 January 1969. He is a retired German racing driver who raced in Formula One for Jordan Grand Prix, Benetton, and Ferrari, where he spent most of his career, as well as for Mercedes upon his return to the sport. He is the most successful driver in the history of the sport. Schumacher holds the records for the most World Championship titles, the most Grand Prix wins, the fastest laps, and the most races won in a single season, and according to the official Formula One website, Schumacher was statistically the greatest driver the sport has ever seen at the time of his retirement from the sport. Today we will talk about a heart-teaching story of the legend of Formula One. Please watch the video till the end. Hopefully, you won't be disappointed. Formula One legend Michael Schumacher is expected to undergo pioneering cell therapy surgery in Paris. 50-year-old arrived at the Georges Pompidou Hospital, in the capital of France, on 9 September 2019 for the treatment. He was suffering brain damage in a ski accident nearly 6 years ago. His health has improved significantly since he emerged from an induced coma, and he will now undergo surgery carried out by Professor Philippe Menache, a cardiac surgeon specializing in stem cell research. According to Le Parisien newspaper, Professor Menache inspected Schumacher twice in Paris over the summer, the first time at the Petit-Salpêtrière hospital, and again when he was transferred to the Georges Pompidou. The French paper reports, at the end of last July 2019, the racing lord was due to return for a new session at the Georges Pompidou European Hospital, but an unexpected health problem prevented this. The treatment was postponed to the beginning of this week, when Professor Menache got back from holiday. Professor Menache performed the world's first embryonic cell transplant on a patient with heart failure in 2014. Le Parisien's report goes on to suggest that Schumacher will receive stem cells to obtain an anti-inflammatory effect throughout his system on 9 September 2019. The treatment should take a few hours, with Schumacher returning home after 2 days. On December 29, in 2013, the motor racing king was involved in the accident, while skiing off-piste with his son Mick, in the French Alps. Schumacher's head hit a rock and, although he was wearing a helmet, he suffered a traumatic brain injury. Little has been shared about the German's condition, due largely to Schumacher's desire to disappear from the limelight. In general, the media have never reported on Michael and Corinna's private life. Sabine Kem, the former Ferrari driver's manager Zero, explained to the newspaper, when he was in Switzerland, for example, it was clear he was a private individual. Once in a long discussion, Michael said to me, "You don't need to call me for the next year, I'm disappearing." I think it was his secret dream to be able to do that someday. That's why now I still want to protect his wishes in that I don't let anything get out. Now is the happiest moment, and we will welcome our real hero who is fighting and win against coma.